Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Ballysprings. Yeah, bonus episode of Ballysprings today, guys, because like I say, looking at working on our roleplay series over the last couple of days, kind of got something I like. I'm just not sure on the map, to be honest. I have kind of gone to using the Carpathian countryside. I know it's like Eastern European map, but I'm kind of running out of maps to play on. I kind of want to play a roleplay series on Ballysprings on a different farm, but I don't think it would be good bringing Ballysprings again while the other series, you know, is still going. But yeah, I'm kind of running out of maps to play on, so kind of just wanted to get that out there first. Yeah, the first episode is done for the roleplay. I'm just getting some feedback from the Patreon supporters and YouTube members over in the Discord. And the one thing they add is, English person in Slovakia, basically, or Slovenia, wherever the map is, is located. That's probably the only downside to it, is the size of the, not the size, but you know, the location, like, of the map. Personally, I didn't see much of an issue, but feedback seems to suggest it's a bit weird having English people working on and owning a foreign farm. So yeah, a little bit gutty. So I was hoping to maybe bring that episode today, but I don't know, I might restart it. But I am literally running out of British and UK style maps to play on, that's worth me playing on, shall we say. We played Carmston on a live streams. We played Maypole on a live stream. You know what I mean? We played a lot of maps on like live streams and video series and things like that. And I'm just genuinely out of ideas now for what maps to play on. So if anyone's got any recommendation maps, I know there are a couple of UK maps that have been converted and stuff, but they are private, and unfortunately I can't seem to get my hands on any of them to do a series on. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle with what to do the role play on. So because I don't mind redoing the first episode, not the end of the world. I just need something to. I just need a good UK style map, if that's what people want. I'd love to do it on Carmston, but I feel like Carmston's been overplayed to hell, you know what I mean? And to do a roleplay, I'd have to set up a small farm, because the whole point is roleplay is not to just jump in on a massive farm. But yeah, just kind of a bit of a loss. Now I know we're on Ballysprings, but I'm harvesting, guys. What more would you like me to say? I'm harvesting. I can't really say much more than that. As you can see, we've got a full harvester load, and we've still got about just less than halfway, about 40% of the field left to do. So that's not too bad. I did manage to run over a little bit of crop. Even though the harvester beeps at me now, I still weren't really paying attention because I was talking about the roleplay series. But as you can see, we've got loads to do again today. Well, I say loads to do today. We've got loads of baling to do, loads of... well, we've got one more field to harvest. We've got to mulch all the fields. I'd like to mulch all the fields, but I'm not 100% sure if we're going to have time to mulch. That's maybe the only issue I've got right now, is having enough time to mulch them. I don't think we mulched them last year, to be fair. But if I can mulch them, I could like do a time lapse and just mulch the entire lot, basically. That would be fantastic. Come on. Although I don't really know why I'm bothered about the straw, because we're going to windrow the field anyway. So I'll tell you what, we won't wait for the straw to drop anymore. We'll just crack on with it. But yeah, I have thought about bringing Ballysprings as the roleplay series. Going on, sounds daft, but going on a different farm, you know, the whole series, just to give you an idea what I was talking about. Like, for example, we could have like this farm here, the Pinky farm. And but yeah, it wouldn't be cow related at all, not at all. It would be more pig based, I think. I nearly said slurry, and I don't know why, but it would be more pig based farming. I like playing on this map. As much as I've got issues with this map, I do like playing on this map. I think it is a relatively well thought out map, especially now the creators changed quite a bit. Yeah, I do just love playing on this map, and the fact that there's lots of little fields we could buy, the roleplay series, and you know what I mean, we could grow I think we could grow a really good story over on this map. I personally think we could. Let's get this final bit done, and I need to get a headland done over on the field. I am going to just empty this. It's the same crop in that field as it is in this. I always tend to plant these two fields the same. It's just a lot easier to deal with them. There we go. If I get that into there, we'll get a headland on there. I need to try and get a worker on that field, to be honest. Worker would be the best thing. Right, let's turn that off so we can drive a little bit faster. It won't be loads faster, but it will be a little bit. There we go. And then let's get a headland done. Hoping once we get one headland, it should be enough to maybe get a worker going across woods. It would be helpful anyway. It would be helpful. But yeah, there's so many fields need mulching. If we can go and rent a mulcher, if we haven't already got one. I don't think we have on this farm. I do think our goal... Yeah. I've got a mod that is a grass roller, a mulcher. It's one mod, but you have to buy the different attachments to make it do different jobs. And that's what I want to do. I want to get that, because then it's like less equipment on the farm, so to speak. Yeah, so I haven't actually got a mulcher on this farm. But if we can get a mulcher on this farm, it would be bloody brilliant. Yeah, I think one headland we might just be able to get this with a worker. Like if I put this on a worker, let me try and get that in a straight line. Let me get that in a straight line so the worker's got an easier line to work with. Might be able to get a worker just going there. So I've done that now. I'll grab this little bit to the left hand side and get a worker going. It would be a little bit easier for us. Not like work wise. I've got no issues with the amount of work we've got to do on the farm, but it'd be nice to try and get windrowed at the same time. And it's easier to set the worker going on the harvesting than it is to have the worker do the windrowing. But it won't take them long to do the windrowing on each field. Right, so if we just jump up, that was the tractor I wanted. If I just come up here, yep, that field's done there. I do believe we also need to get planted again as well today, at least get the canola in the ground. We've got a very, very busy day, while we don't have a busy day. We've just got a very short time period to get this work done. That's the issue. It would be nice to have been able to have got seeding. I think that new big field's going to go canola. I know we're kind of growing the same crops every year, guys, and I know that, but we're doing that for a certain reason. Why have you done that? Why have you just completely missed a section of that field for no reason? I literally did a headland so you didn't have to have any problems, and you still have a bloody problem. You can't make it up sometimes, guys. You genuinely can't. Right. Let's get that lower down there. Let's get on with this little bit of windrowing. I'd love to get that other field windrowed as well, but I don't think that's going to be possible right now, because obviously the harvester is in that field, and we need to get it out of the way, basically. This Fiat, though, guys, has now got 50 hours on the clock. 50 work hours on the clock. That is quite impressive, to be honest. Quite impressive. 50 work hours on the clock. Yeah, it's having none of it on that map, on that corner there. I don't know what's going on, but it's having none of it. Right, well, we paid a little bit in wages. It's the end of the hour, that's fine. I kind of wish wages were paid at the end of the day. And then, like, you could just earn... I say earn loads, but, like, if you were a worker, you could just earn loads of money during the day and then just get paid, like, once a month rather than every hour. It would be a lot easier to calculate doing... like on the Attingham series, you know, where I'm constantly running out of money because our farm's just so expensive to run. Yeah, it would be a nicer way of doing that, to be honest. And yet that... Oh, I don't get it. I don't get what's up with that harvester missing bits. Yeah, like I said, let me know what you think about the roleplay series coming to Ballysprings. I know it would be Ballysprings more, but it would be a completely different kind of series, that's for sure. Yeah, the Carpathian countryside. I really like the map. It's got a lot of potential for it. It's just... the issue is... it's not really British, and obviously my accent for the voices and stuff is obviously always going to be British. But yeah, I'm kind of just running out of maps to do it on, basically. And that's my biggest issue at the moment. Right, I need to just leave this over here. Don't want to take that too far away because we need to go and get the baler now. But you don't have that. Right, let's have a look. What have we got in the discount? So we need a new trailer. I think we need a second trailer. But we only have the one, and it only holds 14,000. I think we need a new trailer. That way we could just do straw. Although, like I say, it's just as easy to use a baler. By the time you get your forage harvester, you get it connected up. It's just as easy to bale. As you can see, July is coming to the end, guys. We've got quite a bit left to do. We've got to get baled. We've got to get mulls. I believe the canola needs seeding. We need to get a decent sized seeder as well, guys, because I'm kind of sick of using that one that's really awkward to load. You know the one I mean? The blue one. Plus we use the blue one a lot on other series. But it's time to look at getting a seeder that's maybe a little bit wider as well. We've got... I reckon we'll maybe get 3 bales off this field. I know this was technically already a quarter done, but I still reckon we'll get maybe 3 bales off this field. It might surprise me, it might be more, but I'm not expecting any more than maybe 3 bales. 3 bales off this field, maybe 4 off the next, because we'll have that bit of overlap of a straw bale. Like I say, it might surprise me, we might get more, but I don't think straw is going to be a problem on the farm at the moment. We've got quite a lot left in the shed. I'm going to leave that bit to the end because it's going to be easier to grab that at the end. So while that harvester's going, if we get this done, like I say, we need to look in the shop as well. I think we will just rent a seeder for this year just to get seed in the ground a little bit quicker. Got to decide what we're planting in where. Right, you have a full grain tank and you're on the opposite side. That's fine. I just have to move the harvester a little bit. I'll do that in a minute, guys. I just want to get this. Just want to get this built because we're here. We're baling. We're getting it done. Think is that 3 bales? No, that was, see, that was only 2 bales. I said 3 bales. I said 3 bales off this field, and well, we've got 2 at the moment. The big bales, that's the thing, the really big straw bales on this with this baler. So it does make life a little bit easier to do that. I get that bit in that bottom corner, so we'll get this little bit just here. We'll get that bit by the wall, and I believe that is about done. So yeah, I did expect 3 bales. Didn't get 3 bales. A little bit disappointed with that. That does kind of just put me out a little bit. So we'll probably get 3 bales off the next field then. Didn't quite get as much as I wanted, which is a shame. Right, that is all our equipment in the field then, guys, because, well, we need to crack on a little bit. Let me get you taken off there because you're not going to waste any money. You have a full grain tank, that's fine, but I don't want you wasting any more of my money. Right, let's have a look what we've got. Do we have a mulcher? We do not. We have cultivators, no, so we don't have them. So, mulchers. Ah, the mod I was talking about, I actually don't have on this series. Interesting. That would be a better one because it's slightly, although it doesn't cost much more, does it? Yeah, we'll lease that one, I think. Come on, 200 litres to go. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I think what we're going to do this year is we're going to try and keep more of the grain. We nearly ran out of chicken feed in the last year, so we really need to be careful with how we're selling our grain. Right, I'm just going to do myself a favour, and I'm just going to do a little bit extra there, just to make sure he doesn't miss any with that wall. You know, like that. It's definitely a lot easier doing that. If we go this way now, turn that off, 9 miles an hour. Would have probably been quicker doing a U-turn actually and just driving here, but I feel like it was a better way of doing it really. I'm gonna leave that there like that. Lovely. What have we got grain wise then in this trailer? 78%. So yeah, pretty good that. Just gonna get this off the field ready for the straw, so we can get it windrowed. Yeah. I'm sure there's something we need to plant this season. Oh no, ignore me. We need to plant next season. Ah, we've got plenty of time then. Plenty of time. I do like that little Kubota, you know. Put the engine in it, 141 brake horsepower. But it already comes with the Asaria Pro. And no extra fee. The only thing I'd probably like is wide tyres with weights. 141 brake horsepower. That is not a bad way of doing that. Go back to that mulcher. What's that mulcher power-wise? 150. Yeah, so there are some issues with doing it then. I was thinking maybe it might be something worth buying to do, but yeah, not if it's going to be that kind of issue. It's going to be a little bit underpowered for quite a bit of our stuff. I'm going to try and do this a slightly different way. I just want to crack on with a bit more work while that harvester's going. I know we're not really going to get the headland how we want, but what I thought is if we could maybe do something like, I suppose at the end of the day, that headland is almost finished, that. If we maybe did... We could do that. Look at that. That's not a bad way of doing it. Thank you for knocking me out of the way. At least we can crack on with a bit of baling. You know what I mean? I know that's about to finish, but it gives us something to do while it's just finishing off. There we go. Beautiful. But yeah, we've got... Yeah, I'm really impressed with where the farm is at the moment. Really impressed. That around there. We'll get that around there. Try and bale in kind of the same style pattern as well if we can. It's just a little bit easier to deal with it. I'll get that harvester emptied in a minute because we're going to need it out of the way. There we go. Pretty much windrow. It's not exactly the neatest windrowing job in the world, but it does the job. That's the main thing. So let me get this out of the way now. We got 1,000. Oh, that was only 1,000 litres. That's shocking. That is shockingly bad. I'll be careful here because I'm leaving all the engines running, which is basically going to cost us money in maintenance and fuel. Right, there we go. So that is now all the windrowing done, complete. We can get this taken back to the farm. Once we've got this bit of baling done, we'll get the bales off the field. We'll rent a mulcher. We'll get it all mulched out. Like I said, these summer months where it's harvesting and planting, these are the ones where we'll be quite a few episodes in each month. And then the rest of the time we do tend to skip if there's not much to do. Now we could kind of spread the workload out a little bit, but then it means costing more money on the rental fees basically. Like if we rent a mulcher, we can do that in a day. If we rent a seeder and we have it for say 3 months, that's quite a lot of extra money to spend that we don't really have at the moment. You know what I mean? And I've got a bunker full of silage at the moment, and I've got no idea what to do with that silage. No idea at all what to do with that silage. Oh, got stuck on the wall. But that is the harvesting finished with the harvester. Now we've got 2 options with the corn because, well, to be honest, I was going to put it in the bunker. The whole plan was to put it in the bunker. But then the problem is with the bunker is it's currently got grass silage in it. And I've got nowhere to put that grass silage. So I'm in a little bit of a pickle here, guys. I was hoping to have used all that silage by now. And it hasn't worked out how I was hoping. So, what are we going to do with that silage? We can sell the silage, make a little bit of money. We won't make loads. Because we're going to make silage again off this. Because we have got silage bales as well. We have got bales and we have got this... or we can get it trailered up and maybe Maybe put it in a different shed. I don't know what shed though. That would be the next thing. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna start the baling. We are literally getting through as many jobs as we can today, so that we can try and get on in the next video. Right, so I got that there. Right, let me get reversing. There we go. Got that little bit there. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Right, I reckon we've already got 75%, so I reckon we'll get at least 3 bales off this field then, just because we're about to drop 1. That other field gave us about 2.5 bales. This one's gonna give us like, I reckon it'll give us 3. It's 11,000 litres per bale. That's a lot when you think about it. That's a lot. There we go. I'll get that turned around there. Just what we need. So, 1 bale. And we're 44% through to our next bale. So yeah, we're going to get quite a bit of bales off this. Now, I could have time-lapsed this baling, guys. But the time-lapse would be about 30 seconds long. And it's not going to be that much longer to actually just bale it. So, with this being like a bonus episode for the week, kind of just gets a bit of this work done. I might rent that mulcher though off recording. And I might just mulch these fields. I might redo my roleplay series episode 1 on Ballysprings. I don't know. I'm so torn. I'm confused while playing this at the moment, because there's something I want to do, but I can't. But I also don't want to do it while this series is going. But if I bring this series to an end, there's going to be 3 days a week where there's no episode, because there is not another decent map out there that I like at the moment. Now, it is a personal choice, the maps, but for me personally, there's no other decent maps out there that I want to play. Court Farms is the one I'm looking forward to, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's just going to be overplayed by everybody when it first comes out. There we go. So that's done. There we go, all the baling. We only got 2? Oh, 83%. 83%, and we only got 2 bales. So we got 4 bales in total. That really is not as much as I needed. At least 5 to 6 bales off that field. That means I've got 7,800 litres of a bale stuck in this baler that I could have really done with bloody using. I know we've got a few bales in there, but don't forget straw bedding, feed, you know what I mean? It soon adds up what you use, you know what I mean? There we go. Let's get that part in here. There we go. I'm gonna leave that one there. That's the tractor we're looking for. Just reverse that a little bit. And what am I gonna do here? Animal wise, what have we got here? Feed wise, they've got plenty of feed. They don't need any like that. They've only got 9,000 litres of hay, so they are chewing through that. They've got a bit of there. They've got loads for now. Just want to take a look at this production, if I'm honest. This production is something I just need to take a little gander at. Let's just log into the computer system. Yeah, look, we can't make... Right, so we need more hay in here. We need some silage. Right, so maybe we can... Okay. Okay, just looking about here, guys. Got nothing in there. Got plenty of water in there. So yeah, we need more hay in here. So I'm gonna leave that tractor there. And I think we need to get our hands on this mulcher. How much is this mulcher going to cost? Oh, it's only £1,200 at least. I tell you what, guys, I'll use the Lamborghini because it's quicker. We'll go and pick up the Lamborghini, and then in the next episode, I can get mulched. Yeah, we need to get some silage into there. So maybe we'll get the bucket with a telehandler, and we'll get a little bit in there into the mixer. Got to keep that TMR flowing. Problem I've got is at the moment I've got nowhere to store TMR other than in the what is it? You know, in the actual mixer itself. Unless I just empty some and go put some in the cow feed. But ideally, I need to get the milk cows topped up. But I need them just to use that little bit of hay first. This map is struggling at the moment. I tell you what it is, guys. I don't know if I was talking the other day about some stuttering issues on Nottingham Park. I had a graphics card update. Now I did manually do it because the update affected another game I play off recording, so I wanted to get the update. And then I completely forgot that you have to basically update and drive around all the maps to get rid of the stuttering, like that, for example. Yeah. There's one thing though, if I play this game in roleplay series, I might just, I might just delete the people spline, because I find there's a lot of people here, and I find when I do come to the shop, I do actually get quite a bit of frame drop, considering. Even though I play on a 4080, I get frame drop because of the people on this map. There's like too many people in such a short period, you know what I mean? And they come from nothing. Like I'm heading this way now and I'm talking over 100 frames. Go near that shot where them people are, and there is literally, I'm struggling to keep 60 even when fully unlocked on the frame. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Come on, little Fiat, keep going. Oh, you're my granddad's tractor, but you've got a roof on yours. And that's really, really good, is that? Right, there we go. Can't believe we just hit the Fiat then. But yeah, I'm basically just going to drive this back to the farm, guys. I might, yeah, do you know, I don't like, look how these turn. This is what I don't like about this map. This is genuinely what I don't like about this map. But what I'm thinking is, do I mulch off recording? Do I mulch on? We have got a little bit of July to go, but it does mean we can, if I mulch off recording, because I don't really like mulching, it does mean we can move on in the series. We can be in August in the next episode. And August is going to be a busy month. We've got to plant the canola in the field. Field 160 is going to be canola. And then obviously we can crack on with the silage harvest as well. So yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to mulch off recording, guys, just to give me something to do. That way we can move this series along a little bit quicker. I think it's better overall. But thank you so much for watching this episode, guys, if you've made it to the end. If you didn't make it to the end, then you won't be getting this message. But yeah, as I say, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next episode.